What is up, Planeswalkers? Incredibly unprepared Theory 6, back with some more Magic the Gathering Arena. I do, of course, hope you still go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. It's a good deal, and it helps support the show, and they still have those freaking Dragon Shield sleeves. Man, they're so goddamn good. Such a good price. Like $8, something like that. So good. So good. Today, as I said, we're really unprepared. It's Sunday for me right now, which is a day when Abigail usually has off work. So we did a large amount of errands, and we went to look at a bunch of different things in town that we haven't seen yet. So that took up a decent amount of my time, and I'm doing a lot of things in the background. Hopefully, to make the channels and things better. You'll see one of those after the games. But today, instead of playing Sound of Silence, which is what I've been working on, we're gonna play Scooby Snacks. It's just the Wolf deck. It's a Wolf deck. I didn't actually have any time to test this. It is a modified version of Merchant's Wolves, and the point of the deck is to play Wolves, have +1/+1 counters, proliferate them, have fun with just a meme deck, right? This is in no way meant to be competitive. It's just a fun deck because Wolves are cool. Cough, cough, cats suck. Cough, cough, dogs are better. Wizards give us a Canid type. All of the cats are under cats. Doesn't matter what type of cat they are, even though they're completely different species. I believe they're also completely different genus. Cats get the creature type based on their family, and dogs are like they're genus specific. I don't think they're not species specific, but they're genus specific, which is horse crap. Foxes, hounds, which shouldn't be called hounds. That's a type of dog. Wolves I'm fine with. You can keep them over there. Freaking the Kenra, which are jackals. All of them should just be canids. Or dogs, frankly. It's so ridiculous to me that cats get their own thing, but oh no, dogs isn't fantasy enough, and we wouldn't want to like go back and like have to change them. I don't care. Dogs for life. Anyway, after all that nonsense. We're running 2 Llanowar Elves and 4 Incubation Druids. These are kind of our ramp package. I believe Merchant was running 4 and 2 instead. However, I felt that I didn't really need necessarily to jump into 3s a ton. Obviously we can, and that's fine, but I wanted the Incubation Druids because they're not as bad of a card late game, and it works out a little bit with our proliferation theme. One, Vivien's Arkbow. I still haven't gotten a chance to like play this anywhere, and I saw that Merchant's list was playing this, and I was like, alright, sure, yeah, I'll give it a try, give it a shot. And theoretically, it should allow me to get specific cards. If I just pay a bunch of mana, I flood out. Seems good. For Arlinn's Wolf, this is kind of the creme de la creme. Can't be blocked except blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. What this means essentially is that even if we pump up the crap out of our Arlinn's Wolf, it won't be chump blocked. It might theoretically be chump blocked by a larger creature. Let's say we somehow make this a 5/4. It'll be maybe chump blocked by a 3/3, but that's still a pretty good block for us. 3 Evolution Sage. As I said, we're going to try and put counters on things. Evolution Sage helps with that. Radiant Destiny. You know what? Actually, I'm going to make a very slight audible here. I'm actually going to make 2 slight audibles. There we go. Nope, that's how it worked. Radiant Destiny. You name Wolf. It's kind of a buff to some of our wolves, which isn't a ton. How many wolves do we have? We have 10 wolves, and then these 2 that create wolves, so not a bunch, which is why I made the chop there. But it does mean that we can get vigilance on them when we reach the Ascension. I just wanted to play it, help out the wolves any way we can. 2 Shalais. Shalai is one of these cards that is, in my opinion, very fantastic in a deck like this, where we do just need a little bit more of an oomph, and Shalai gives us protection to our wolves, as well as our face, and our planeswalkers. But also, she allows us to be able to put +1/+1 counters on our creatures, which works really nicely with the proliferate theme. So that's why I decided to throw in some Shalais here. We do still have 1 Settle the Wreckage, just in case a larger creature deck is going whole hog. We can get rid of those. 3 Ajani's fantastic, gives our creatures vigilance, we can gain some life, and then of course we can make our things larger. It also means if we were able to -2 this, we can get some additional value out of Arlinn, right? So this is a very nice, helpful planeswalker to have in this deck. 2 God-Eternal Oketras. We don't have very many creatures, so Oketra kind of helps that out. Now, technically, you could run Ronus, but I prefer the wide value over Ronus's big value, so. Thornhide Wolves. It's a 5-mana 4/5. This is worse than a, what is it called? A Chillwind Yeti? I haven't played Hearthstone in forever. But, yeah. We're working with all the wolves we have. Skalla Wolf. This is a, like a new player deck only card. When added to the battlefield, you can look at the top 5 cards from the library. You can reveal a green card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest on the bottom. For what it's worth, it's not a terrible card. Because hopefully we should be getting some sort of extra value. Because it's just a green card, right? Most of our deck's a green card. The issue is it's a 5-mana 3/3. It functionally says 5-mana 3/3 draw a card. But really wish this maybe had one more point of toughness at least. Tolsimir, Friend to Wolves. The best card in this deck. 5-mana, 3/3, you make another 3/3, that's 6 total power, 6/6 worth of stats, and you get to fight something, and you gain 3 life. Sounds good to me. And then of course we have Arlinn, Voice of the Pact. Voice of the Pact. 6 mana, 7 loyalty Planeswalker, decent. Whenever we have wolves enter the battlefield, there are no werewolves in standard right now, so shut up. They come in with an additional +1/+1 counter. We can also just make a wolf. Since she's on the field, it comes in with a +1/+1 counter. She makes 3/3 wolves. Sounds good. This is our mana base. These are our lands because I think they're pretty. And this is a Karn's Bastion. We're playing 4 of them because we can afford it since we're a 2-color deck. We're going to run this over in play mode because it's not a bad deck. It's not a bad deck. It's just not a meta deck. Not even remotely. There we are. I just finished watching the Bethesda E3 thing as I was doing some work over here on my second monitor because I'm cool. This seems like a mulligan to me. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, sure. Sounds fine. Do this into this, I guess. Llanowar Elves. And man, Twitch chat sucks. It was nothing but resident sleepers the entire time, and you know they were just coming from freaking, what are they called? Like Skyrim plebs, essentially, right? And I love Skyrim, right? My first game was Oblivion, so I do have a soft spot for that. But, you know, first, oh, she's gonna die.
There are so hone your prowess.
Yeah, that's fine. What are you gonna get? Just Bant. Okay. I guess we're going to get Bant Concede. The issue is that Skyrim appealed to such a wide audience that you just have a bunch of, frankly, assholes who just want Skyrim 2, essentially. When ESO came out, and I recognize ESO came out terribly, kind of like Fallout 76, but it's an amazing game now. Whenever announcements occur for Elder Scrolls Online, and when it first came out, everyone was just pissed that it wasn't Skyrim 2, or like Skyrim with multiplayer, which is just, like, I hate... Oh man, I'm sure I'm making some people upset by this, but I don't care. I speak my mind, and I play the games, and I show you the games as they are. I hate Skyrim-only lovers, because they ruin the community. I'll keep this. This doesn't have as many high drops, so this is a 2-lander, more keepable. Play this first. And like once the thing was over, so many people were like, I'm sure this is gonna die, which is unfortunate. Oh my gosh, it survived. But like as soon as it's over, everyone's just like, Skyrim 2, Elder Scrolls 6, and was like, guys, shut the hell up. There are so many things that Bethesda Studios works on. You know, there's so many subsidiary companies that work on a variety of games, right? They have people specifically for Elder Scrolls 6, and they're making that format game. Pretty sure just Ajani here. My opponent's on mono black control.
We could be much greater together. Now,
I guess they're mono black control. Eldest Reborn? No, not an Eldest Reborn. So I think I'm gonna Tolsimir. I can Tolsimir and then -2 and then start just racking up the value. The issue, of course, is that I don't get to fight, but should be okay. Oh, might die in response. Dies in response now? No. Dies end of turn? Who cares? So it's so annoying. Like, they announced a lot of new titles. They gave a decent amount of information on a bunch of the other titles. Okay, apparently our deck is too strong for this mono black player. And it was just so frustrating seeing the chat just be garbage. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of people like me were watching who weren't chatting because the chat was already trash, right? There were probably a decent number of people who were just chatting like trash to be trash, right? But based on my experience looking at updates on the Bethesda YouTube page for both Elder Scrolls Online and Elder Scrolls Legends, both games of which I play, Legends not as much because I'm now making content for Arena, so it's a lot harder. It's a lot harder to weave that into the rest of my schedule. This is who we just faced, right? I guess not. Yep, this seems fine. Yeah, like on those pages, it's gotten better recently, but maybe 3 weeks ago or something like that. Sure, Banehound. It was just a bunch of dislikes, a bunch of. Do I want to play this? No, I want to be able to play this. I want to be able to smork down quickly if I'm able to. I guess I should have attacked there, but shouldn't matter. And just the comments were nothing but where's Skyrim 2? Where's Elder Scrolls 6? It's just so dumb. I can block here. Oh yeah, Tolsimir time. Bitches. Gonna eat that Fireblade Artist. And gain some life. Ooh yeah. Cool. Yeah, I guess that's all I had to talk about. This is going to be a very skewed win-loss record today. I'm not even playing very many wolves. What the hell? I mean, I'm not complaining. I'll take it. Oh, man. Turn 1. Nothing until turn 4. Well, turn 4. We're also going seconds. I mean, it's a very slow hand, so if our opponent's aggressive, we could probably just die. If our opponent's control, we're also probably just screwed because we don't put any pressure on. But, cast Levi. Uh-oh. Waiting for that turn 2 Thought Erasure. Opponent's being very slow. Opponent. Come on. Come on. Nope. Sultai Elves. Really? This is new. And I must say I'm intrigued. So we play this. And once again, next turn we can play Tolsimir on turn 3. Rock in with Tolsimir on turn 3. Blow up something of his. And gain 3 life, have 2 3/3s. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. Oh my goodness, we going ham. Now an argument could be made to play Oketra first, and I would understand that argument. But nah. Yeah, I think having too much black might be a problem for you, my friend. They don't have anything worth killing, so I guess I'll go with Oketra. Fine. That way I get some value. And it's hard for me to pass up value. I need a new mic. Yes, I need a new mic. This is okay. I don't need a new one soon, but it's definitely going to be one of those things that's on the long list of things to upgrade with the Patreon money. Got to funnel that back into the channel, you know, keep making people happy, having fun, playing wolves, even though I've played very few wolves. I'm going the greed line yet again. Could be an awful mistake, but I'm going the greed line yet again. No attacks. Enter. What are you going to play? Is it Merfolk Trickster? I'm expecting Merfolk Trickster. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. Not my Oketra. Oh no, she has been tapped. Was I talking about something? No. I don't think so. Oh, I've lost my mind. I have lost my mind. Merfolk Mistbinder? What a nice thing to kill with my Tolsimir. What are you playing at? Another one? Insert DJ Khaled meme. Another one. I'm also thinking about getting like a stream deck thing. And trying... Oh, fudge. Very interesting. Definitely disincentivizes me from killing it. Is my opponent stupid enough to attack? Holy shit, they are. Yum. Yeah, I think I would rather do this. If I draw another land next turn, then I can play Shalai plus Thornhide Wolves. Not really a reason to kill the Mistbinder at this point. So I guess I would rather kill Trickster? Do I attack here? If this is a blocker? Yeah, no I don't, because they have Mistbinder. I can just start getting in with Shalai. Honestly, I guess I should have played Shalai here, because then I would have a flyer, and I'd be able to keep pumping up my board. Yeah. Probably reasonable, but... This is our 4th game, I think? Rude. Is this target player? No. Yeah, it is. Shit. Well, I should have played that earlier, I guess. Hey, look! I have 2 more creatures to block with. And now you can't target me. They could play another land, bounce my Shalai with blink of an eye, then sleep me again. I don't know if the Merfolk creature that essentially does the sleep thing also targets a player. I assume it does. Do I need to start murdering my opponent? They must die. They must be punished for their sins. Lazav? I gotta hand it to my opponent. They're running some interesting sets. But why? Sure, I'll take 5. So they have 2 blockers right now. They have 2 blockers right now. I could attack in for a decent chunk of damage and still have 2 blockers. I like it. I guess I could have played Arlinn's Wolf and not have attacked with this. Yeah, I was a little too fast on that. I think this is actually what I want to do. Well, let's attack first, see what they do. Because this is absolutely a lethal attack. And they need to do something about it. So they can block... They can chump God-Eternal Oketra. 5, 10, 18, and go to 2. So I guess if I'd attacked with this, they would have had to block 2 things. But as it is now, they could go to 2. However, that is... Go Wolves? I mean, sure. Sure, yep. Mm-hmm. Not great. Bit too much mana. We do have the ability to play Tolsimir on 4. And we do have a Settle the Wreckage. Uh-oh. Okay, that's nice. So Settle the Wreckage very probably going to get cast this game, if this is actually a big green deck. Hopefully it's not Tron. Tron would be a little annoying. Also, I suppose I should say Tron. No, it's please don't be Simic Ramp. I don't know what this is. So I'll go ahead and play this. And this. Theoretically, we're going to be able to play Tolsimir, Friend to Wolves, on turn 3. Again. Bum 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 bum. Jade Light. No, Kiora. Interesting.
Sun in the sky, brine on my skin. Great day to fight.
Today is gonna be the day that I'll finally throw it back to you. By now, you... I don't know. I can't believe that anybody feels the way I do about you now. Oh! Good thing I have a Settle the Wreckage. I'm going to play this, and then -2, which will put a counter on my Incubation Druid, which will give me 3 white mana from it. Yes. Okay. Sounds good.
Honor and courage. We were not destined to fight.
Okay. I need my opponent to not play an additional Bioessence Hydra and attack me. Or Ajani. Don't care. Please don't have a counterspell, you punk. Settle the Wreckage. Targeting you. Resolved. Do you have a follow-up? I would really appreciate it if you didn't. Walker? Sure. I'm fine with a Walker Texas Ranger. Opponent can play a 4-drop by activating Kiora. Nope, they just go for a Branch Walker, which is totally fine with me. That's less fine with me. So the plan, Stan, is to play out this Oketra. I'd like to be able to use this. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I can. Don't adapt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oketra. Another minus. Oh, I guess these had vigilance. I could have attacked with this as well. I can't attack with this. Well, I guess I can. Yeah, screw it. See if I care. I should just kill Kiora, I think. He could double block one of... No, it doesn't matter. I have a dank Karn spat. I'm stupid and can't do basic fucking math. This is 4 to activate. Shit. Shit. Fine. I'm so stupid. It's fine. I think this is what I would have done anyway.
Anyway,
The issue here is that they can Crisis for 4. Well, 4, actually, you know what? A Crisis for 4 isn't that bad. Like, at all. Draws them 2 cards. Oh. She has to die.
Aid you.
She very much has to die. And she's going to die. That's not a force, though. Why would you untap that?
Shall conquer you.
Like, why not just untap the breeding pool? This is a forest. This is not. This is a gate. Nope, stop tapping like that, you stupid game. Do one of these. Make a zombie. Do one of these. Proliferate for me, baby. Fuck it. Proliferate again. Do one of these.
With me.
Oh goodness. Do I care about Nissa at all? Right? Like this attacking at my opponent is 14 damage. 26 damage. No, 20 shit. 14, 6. 22 damage, which is what I thought initially. 30 damage. And 6 damage. They have 4 blockers. I could attack literally all of them at Nissa to wipe my opponent's board. Or to just kill Nissa. I think I'm honestly fine with both of those, right? I have such a powerful board position. My opponent's playing green-blue, and they also don't have enough mana to steal my creatures. If they did, I'd have played this a little differently. I assume my opponent is going to sacrifice the Nissa. There's like no reason to just... Okay. They have to block all of my creatures to save Nissa at all. So if you're going to block one, you have to block all of them. Which means you're going to lose a land, which is going to put you down to 5, because you're all... or to 4, because you're also losing a Llanowar Elf. Cha-ching! Grabbing all of the wins today. I say that in this next game right here, this shit right here, gonna lose. I don't care. I'm having fun. This is what Magic is about, in my opinion. Having a good time. Except when you're playing Modern, in which case I'm going to try and beat you. And I'm going to be playing Death and Taxes, making your day sad. Or I'm going to draw a bunch of lands and lose the game, because I'm playing main deck Aether Vials, and it always sucks drawing those late. This is an okay hand. We have Incubation Druid. Into, I guess, an Evolution Sage, which is fine. I want to see how Skalla Wolf does. I want to see how good it is. That said, I should probably start talking about these Discord questions. Got a Destiny, interesting. Harpooner, oh, interesting. I guess this is mono green. The big green deck, as it were. Check this over here. Yeah, I still think this is the big green deck.
let's dive right into battle.
Yeah, you attack me, no blocks. Interesting. So if I play this, next turn, no matter what, I can play God-Eternal. Unless, of course, both of these or one of them dies. Yeah, I think this is the correct decision. Getting God-Eternal Oketra down means that all of these creatures are much, much better. So let's hope that happens. Your large creatures are going to be an issue. Paradise Druid, really? I didn't expect that, to be honest. Huh. I'm honestly surprised. Still, I'm very glad I took the route that I did. I just hope that it pays off. Nissa, ooh.
We will not fail. Behold, nature's true power.
One drop ripples and grows.
Sure. I'm fine with that. I'm incredibly fine with that. I can play this. I can play Arlinn here. I can activate this and play a 3-drop. I could just play Arlinn, which would not give me a that thing. I could play Skalla Wolves, which would draw me a card, but wouldn't necessarily give me much. So I think I prefer the idea of adapting this. Are you... That pisses me right off. They fixed... Why? Ooh, that's a bad double block on your part, friend. That's what I thought. So they fixed that for the lands, where if you're casting Gift of Paradise on one of your lands, even if it says it's going to use the land you're targeting, it will not use it. How is that still an issue with Incubation Druid? This is ridiculous. I'm so angry. Because... Why?
I love to make a splash.
I lost that game purely because Wizards Arena fucked me. I guess technically I should have tapped 1 by 1, but I had no reason to expect that that would happen. So dumb. Zoni asks, who would win in a thumb war, Ajani or Gideon? Well, 1, Gideon's dead, spoiler alert. 2, Ajani has, like, claws, right? So if you're counting his claws, well, Gideon has... Let's assume Gideon's alive. This is pre-War of the Spark. That is a unkeepable hand. Are you serious? I have so many green sources, and this is how you do me. How do I mulligan this hand? A single forest. For what it's worth, if I lose both these games because, like, obviously keeping this hand is probably just folly. Never mind. Greed always succeeds. So next turn I can Ajani minus on the Incubation Druid, depending of course on what my opponent plays. Hell yeah, bud. And then play Arlinn the following turn? Sounds good to me, man. Sounds real good to me. Boom. 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 And even if they kill this with a lightning strike, or some sort of 3 damage removal, don't kill Johnny, leave him alone! I guess they would kill him with a 3. Yeah, that's fine. Because I essentially... Ooh, that's great. I got what I wanted, which was going up to 6 mana on turn 4.
I run with the pack. Please protect my pack.
You run with them! Why is it my job to... Oh, right, you're lending it to me. Fair. Very, very fair. Playing some sort of bolus or something? No, it's another discovery. Cool. Gideon does have the shield thing, so I guess Ajani's nails would be cancelled out. Who do I think is stronger? A Swole Cat? They're both big boys. They're both sizable lads. I have to give it to Ajani because I understand he's still a person. Not a human, he's a person. But he is still part animal. That was a good choice for my opponent. So I could play Arlinn's Wolf, which would add to the board, but would potentially put me in board wipe territory. Although if my opponent had Ritual Soot, they likely would have just used that. I'm gonna Radiant Destiny.
Let nature guide you.
I'm at 6. If I draw a land, I will likely Ajani minus.
Yep, I'm reckless and unpredictable.
You're also gonna die.
Guild mage, planeswalker, genius inventor. I got it all.
You have nothing. I don't want to commit more wolves to the... well... No, because I can get value out of this wolf if they wipe my board. Evolution Sage doesn't matter as much. So I will play this. That's 3, 5... No, so not enough. Okay, Ral's dead.
Yes.
I could have put him to 8, but I don't really want to let Ral live. So, let's see if my opponent has the board wipe here. They're looking for Ritual Soot. 6 mana. That's a pretty obvious, commence the endgame. They'd be playing 1, drawing, so it'd be a 4-power creature. So I wouldn't want to attack with this because it's a free block. I'm totally fine trading with the 1, though. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I do want to do this first to get my Destiny. There we go. Because now they at least do have Vigilance. Yeah, so this is going to be a commence the endgame for sure. Yep. He's going to have a 4/4. I assume he's going to block and trade. Okay, and he's still going to take 8 down to 6. So I still have lethal on board. I have good cards in my hand, right? If I'm able to get another land, we should be in pretty good. But that early Arlinn really did help a ton. So another on 7 mana. Let's see what do you have. Narset. Narset I don't care about. I assume they're looking for a ritual here. Did they get it? They could live with 2 lava coils. No, they couldn't. They could live with a moment of craving and a lava coil. Bedevil does not do it, though. Alright, moment craving this, they go up to 8. Lava coil that. No, they would still die. Wow. Yeah, they're just totally screwed. Does not matter what you do, friend. You are dead. Right? I'm not wrong. Oh, Contempt puts you to 8 and you still die. The one game that we lost today, the one game, was because I let the Autotapper auto-tap. I am so incredibly surprised by the performance of this deck. I'm happy with my doggos. They did a lot better than I expected. Zoni also asks, oh my gosh, I just realized he has a Binding of Isaac thingamajig. What is my opinion on Wizards advertising Modern Horizons in MTGA? I think it's a very smart move. This is something that a load of people are going to be able to play. People who have lapsed from Magic. You know, there are people who I've seen on the channel who have said, hey, I used to play Magic a lot. I got back into the game because of the accessibility of Arena. You know, I'm in a situation where I'm away from my best friends, right? We are literally hours apart. And being able to play Arena with them, as well as other things, is really great. So the accessibility aspect of Arena means that this is a prime real estate for self-advertising. And it's functionally free, right? It's free real estate. So I think I agree with them, you know, advertise the cool, interesting events. That's really good. Advertise your recent releases, right? And I assume that if I click this, it will go over to something. I'm not going to click it, but still. In my opinion, they should be able to put more advertising here, right? You can put interesting, and I assume this is going to happen as time goes on, but you can put interesting things here where they link you directly to the story, right? You could just say, on every Wednesday, you just have plastered right here a link to the current Magic story, right? Because usually they put this out on Wednesdays. That would be a perfect way of making sure that your players are really involved in the story. Those who want to be, at least, right? You can put games in here, right? So you have a link here that takes you to the Wizards website, which is traffic, which is usually good, And then in that website, they have a little game of some sort, Easter egg hunt, something like that, where you have to go through the website and find different things, right? Engage with a bunch of different stuff. And after that, they're rewarded with a code. A code for Arena, maybe it's a code for a pack, maybe it's a code for a few gems here and there, some gold, or just a special card style, right? It's something that Wizards can do, and I really think that their layout right now, how they have this here, and then you got stuff here, this is essentially the announcement screen. And I think that if they're smart, and I hope that they are, they can do very interesting things that are beneficial to them and us, the players, using this screen. And I'm sure a lot of people are like, what the hell are you talking about? This type of thing is really interesting to me, right? I'm not in economics, but since I'm in, not economics, is it? Business, something. But I'm adjacent to that, right? Psychology and business have a lot of things in common because we are trying to understand how people think, right? And this plaster, right as the first thing that you see when you open Arena, is a very important space. And I really hope Wizards continues to utilize it to its fullest potential. And the last question here today is Ruan, who's the most annoying planeswalker to talk to at a cafe? That would be Domri, because he wouldn't sit still. He would like go up to the counter, pretend to order something, and then just like throw things off. And he'd be like, "Oh, wild," and I'd be like, "I hate you so much. Why did I invite you here?" Tibble, at least you can talk about sadism or something. I don't know. Friggin', ugh. But what I would like to do now is thank my lovely patrons, especially Salamander, Croft, Zin, and Rexel, for their continued support. I spent more time on this than I would like to admit. There's still actually a lot more work to do. These right here are the 3 channel members, and I'm wanting to distinguish them. They are, $5 patrons functionally, but I do want to distinguish the channel members as well as the Twitch subs. So right now I don't have the Twitch subs up here because Twitch does not make it super easy for me to know who the subs are, and then of course people have different names in different places. So anyway, I plan on having some symbols here and some different symbols for the Twitch subs, which will also be in this area, which means I think what I might have to do is push these over a little bit and then make this like bigger, right? And just have more lines, probably have these smaller, unfortunately, but that's where most people commit, is around the $5 place. But yeah, if you'd like to join them and support the channel, you'll find links to that down in the description below. But if you don't want to use the Patreon, as I said, like there's three down here, you can just press that join button and you will become a channel member. You'll get you'll get the same treatment essentially as a patron supporter, right? Same thing goes for Twitch subs. Twitch Prime subs, I'm not discriminating. If you're a Twitch sub, you get to go here. I believe technically I don't get $5. I get like half of that. I get like $2.50, I think, something like that. But usually what I just like round it up if it's around $2.50 and above. So this is a friend of mine. He gives me $4.20. So yeah, I put him in 5. But yeah, I've really been enjoying all the support, and I've been having a lot of fun trying to do new things and trying to make the channel interesting on the back end here. So there's a lot of things hopefully coming up soon that I hope a lot of you enjoy. In the description, you'll find links to the Discord server where we chat and play games. Easiest way to contact me, honestly. And you'll also find links to my Aetherp account where I host all of my deck lists, including this one. And I really do hope you've enjoyed this video, because I did, because Wolves did pretty damn well. And if you did, please, please, please tap that like button, add a subscription to your mana pool. Apparently, you also have to make sure you tap a bell or something. I don't know if I'm going to work that into the whole magic-related thing, but it's so stupid, that bell thing. Yeah. Cast a comment in the comment section down below, pass the turn and the video to some of your friends, and of course, until next time, all will be one.